Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I am not technology savvy. I think I just clicked a live video on YouTube, but I don't know. I guess I'll just do this and then hope it works out. Like I do every time I'm on some sort of technological device. Blah blah blah. But I'm trying to do general tarot card readings. And this one's going to be for Aries. And I don't know how long it'll let me record the video. I hope it records for a while. If it'll let me, I'm going to go through September and October. No, wait. Yeah, September and October. Yeah. And if it won't, I'm just going to try to do a reading for September. I'm just now getting started on this, but my usual habit for when I do my general readings, I do it on Facebook. Like, right now it's August, so I did the September reading. And in September I'll be doing the October reading. But I'm just getting started right now, so I'm going to have to go a little out of my habit and do the September and October reading for now. And then in October, I'll be doing the November reading. That's how I do it. And as for the whole witchy attire, this is just because I like it. Gives it a whole theme with the cards and all, but no, before anybody starts freaking out, because I know some people freak out and they're like, it's a real witch. I'm not a real witch. This is just a costume. But, you know, I do know some real witches, and they're very good people. They're highly misunderstood. I'm one of those spiritual, not religious people, so honestly, I'm friends with everybody. I'm friends with witches, pagans, Christians, Catholics. Honestly, I'll be friends with all of you. It's fine. I'm gonna get on to the reading now and hope that it goes well. God, Goddess, Jesus, angels, please give each Aries whatever personal message you would like them to receive for September 2018. Amen. September 2018, Aries. 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 September. Okay. And as you can tell, I do the shuffling different than other people to shuffle, and that is because I suck at shuffling, so I just made up my own version of it, to be honest. I can see a card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the cards that didn't flip over and get them to the side and out of my way. What I do is I read the cards that flip over. I figure the universe knows what it wants to say. It'll flip whatever cards it wants to then. And as many as it wants. You know, sometimes it's a bigger number, sometimes it's a lesser number. Right now, only 2 flipped over, so it's okay. And if one flips over while I'm trying to stack the rest of them up, then I figure it's for some of you, not all of you. But that didn't happen right now. Okay. Only 2 cards popped up, and this kind of would make sense to me because I actually do know an Aries, and she is definitely going through something right now where she needs to let go of somebody. Okay, one of the cards is the River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. So there's something or someone you're letting go of. And I would definitely say with the Aries I know right now, yeah, she's definitely in the moment of letting someone go in her life. Yeah, so she's definitely in that moment. So I guess a lot of you Aries out there are also in the moment, in a stage of letting something or someone go. Maybe it's a person, like for her, maybe it's a bad habit, maybe it's a job, you know, just something you're letting go of that's not healthy for you, perhaps. You know, and sometimes you've already let go, you're just in the process of it. You know, I like watching the tarot readings on YouTube as well. And there's at least something I've noticed. It's a general reading, so they're never actually perfect. but the cards are still accurate, as is it's emotion. Like, you're in the motion of letting something go. Maybe you already started that last month. Maybe you're doing it this month. Maybe you're doing that next month. But you're in the process and the flow of letting go right now. And, you know, sometimes you just have to go with the flow with it, and whatever that means. Because sometimes when you're letting go of something, you're crying, and then you're angry, and then you're like, I'm okay, and then you're crying again. You know, so there's a flow with it. You know, just go with the flow of it, and that's okay. Don't feel bad at all. Don't feel like you're going nuts. I know when we're letting go of something and it hurts, it can feel like you're being a little nutty, but it's okay. It's just a natural flow of letting go. Just go with it. You're fine. The camel boy. Small steps, asking for help. That means you're just taking small steps, getting the help you need, taking the help you need. Even if that means you giving the help for yourself, or you're searching out others for help, you know, but you're taking the small steps that you need to have the help that you need right now, or want, or desire. Because help is never bad, it's always helpful. But yeah, that would be it for the Aries. And now I'm about to get on to Taurus. But I'm going to do that in another video, and not sure how to make another channel. I already made this channel, and it was for something completely different than doing tarot readings. And as you can see, I'm showing my face now rather than hiding it, mostly because I saw that not many people see YouTube videos, and I'm like, okay, so I got no reason to hide my face. I'll show it now, though I am clearly using a little lace because I'm just a little shy. Little lace to hide that face. Just a little bit, but I am showing my face. In the other videos, you don't see my face because, like I said, I'm not very technology savvy, and I didn't know, you know, like how many people actually see a video on YouTube or not. And the idea of people seeing me terrifies me. So I didn't put my face up there. But after I saw, like, very few people saw the videos, and I was like, oh well, fine, okay. So there's not like a bunch of people that see the videos, it's just a few. And I'm like, so that's how YouTube works. Okay, I'm okay now. People can see my face because it's only a few. It's fine. So yeah, but that was the reading. And I am trying to advertise myself, but right now I don't know how to, you know, communicate with people if they want a reading from me. So right now I'm just going to keep doing free general readings with my tarot cards until I can figure out how to communicate better information somebody might need to get a personal reading from me, which I do more than the tarot cards, but I do the general readings with the tarot cards for free in videos. But yeah, sometimes people don't like their general reading, I've noticed, and that's fine. So what I do usually is I just flash the cards and allow you to use your own intuition, what you feel they are, what it means. So go ahead and do that. And when I have information to where I could get across on how to get a personal reading from me, I'll do that. Till then, I'll just keep posting these free general readings. Yeah, and as soon as I can figure out how to make other YouTube channels, I'll do that. And I'll be making each zodiac sign separate, so that's going to be a total of 12 channels. Mostly because I know what it's like going to wait for your video to pop up in the tarot card readings on YouTube. It's like, okay, when's mine popping up? And then you're scrolling trying to find yours. So I want to do them separately in separate channels. That way it's just Aries or just Taurus, just Gemini, and so on and so forth. That way you don't have to scroll. It's your sign right there, and that's it. And you don't have to scroll or anything. But for now I don't know how to do that, so this just gonna have to scroll. Okay, now I'm going to do the October reading, and you can tell I'm already dressed for October, so this is great. Look at me and my witchy Halloweeny looking self. Yeah, I love Halloween. Yeah, to be honest, my family, I grew up in a very religious family. My parents literally had me hide behind the couch with my siblings, would turn off all the lights, and tell us that Satan was literally at the door if there was a knock. You can imagine that terrified us. And not being able to have the joy of candy and dressing up, you could naturally realize I love Halloween now. Being denied that as a child and then realizing what I was missing out on and I could finally have. Yeah, you better bet I love Halloween now. I love the candy and all of it. Okay, so let's get on to October. Okay, God, Goddess, Jesus, angels, please guide each Aries to whatever personal message you would like them to receive for October 2018. I hope it'll be fun for y'all. Amen. Okay, Aries, October 2018. 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 Aries. Okay, only 2 cards popped up. Alright. It looks like... Oh, nope, 3. 3. My bad. 1 more than the last time. Alright, let's get these other cards stacked up and out of the way. Oh, 4. There was another one hiding. Oh, my lordy. My lordy, my lordy, my lordy. My bad. Oops. As you can tell, I'm a total goofball when I'm not blabbering. I got ADHD, that's what you get. Let's see here. Okay. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selfishness, humility, conscious action. To me, that just means getting in tune with your higher self. You know, a better you. You know, I know that might sound confusing because the word selfishness is in there, but to me, that is actually a part of being a better you and your higher self. It's knowing when to be selfish and be like, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve to have this. I want this. I deserve it. It's also knowing when to be humble and realizing, you know what, maybe I did wrong. I should apologize. You know, being your higher self and a better person of you does not mean being perfect. It just means knowing when to be selfish, knowing when to have some humbleness. It means just knowing, you know, when's the right time for what. And practicing that. It doesn't mean being perfect. It just means practicing a higher version of yourself, a better person of yourself, you know, who you want to be. And it's never perfect, but, you know, it's just you get it. And I just want to point out it's never perfect because I know everybody hears higher self and they assume this perfect divine being that just knows everything and never fucks up. When the truth is, like it says in the card, you know, humility. There's times sometimes you need to be humble. And that's because we're not perfect. But being your higher self knows when to apologize and knows, hey, I did wrong. And you know what? I'm not so high and mighty and prideful that I can't apologize or won't apologize. So that to me is what it means being in higher self and having a gratitude in life and in its existence and how you exist in it too. I hope that made sense. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment. To me, that just means reflect on something, maybe on thoughts, maybe something that's bothering you, maybe something you want an answer to, maybe something that you're confused about. It's okay to reflect, you know, in yourself without judgment and find that answer. Because, you know, sometimes, like with my friend that I know that has to cut somebody out of her life, she, you know, she too may have to reflect inwardly because she can't search out this person to reflect on their past together because they're toxic. They're more than toxic. The things I know about them, okay. They're way more than toxic. This is trouble, okay? So this is not somebody you want to seek out and reflect with. But, when you've gone through something, sometimes you gotta take the time to reflect inward and think, what could I have done to avoid a person like this? What were the red flags? Reflect and think and gain knowledge from that. But don't do it judgmentally, like looking at yourself like, I should have known better, I should have been smarter, I should have noticed those red flags, I should have known, because you're human, and some people are just really damn good liars. They know how to play your heartstrings, they know how to act like the perfect freaking person you've ever met in the world, and then absolutely throw you for a loop and turn into another person, and by this time they've already hooked you in and made you fall in love or befriend them, and it's difficult for you to let them go. So reflect inwardly and think of the lessons you're going to learn right now, but do it without judgment on yourself. It's okay to reflect, but don't judge yourself. Good card. The High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, consideration. To me, this means finding the ultimate self-love. When I see this card, that's what I think of, at least. That's part of tarot card reading. It's not always about reading what the little book says it's supposed to mean. It's what you intuitively feel connected in that card about. And when I see this card, that's what I feel. I always feel like this is an ultimate self-love. Reverence to yourself as much as you have been giving to others. Kindness to yourself as much as you've been giving to others. Consideration for yourself as much as you've been given to others. It is okay to give it to yourself too, and have some self-love. To realize you are worthy and deserving of that, to give it to yourself. Now this card I'm already going to apologize for in advance. It's not a fun card to get. I've had it before and it was never fun. A Dragon's Jewel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. To me, that could be inner conflict in your mind. Something you gotta choose. Some thoughts you gotta get through and sort through at the moment. And sometimes when I see this card, it doesn't mean that there's a choice. Something may have affected you, though, and left you with some inner turmoil. So just leaving you with thoughts and feelings where it feels like two emotional dragons or two mental emotional dragons are just fighting it out inside of you, and it's not a comfortable feeling. But those are the cards for the Aries for September and October. And this is my first video of general tarot card reading on YouTube. So I hope it went well. I'm going to get on to Taurus after this. In a separate video, of course. So if you like the reading, great. If you don't, it is a general reading. It's not going to fit everybody. But I will flash the cards to you and let you use your own intuition. And as soon as I can figure out how to get my information out there and how to get a personal reading with me, I will do that. I do tap into your energy is what I do first, and I try to get a feel on, maybe past lives, things you might be working on right now, something you might be, a past life you might be working on in this life, just, information, little bits, something that might be a little more entertaining, less so needing to know, it's, honestly, it's me picking up on your energy. It could be anything, like when I'm picking on your past lives, that's more something you might want to know to help. It may not be a necessity, but it is something you might want to know to help. Then there are other things, like maybe I might pick up on energy like you had a puppy, or you may have flowers in your house. That actually did happen once. I did a reading and I saw the color lavender flowers, and That's not necessary for them to know, for me to pick up on, but it is something that, you know, might be a little entertaining that I picked up on it. So that one, I'm not sure why energy would put that one on me, like they have flowers in their house, because it's not like you need to know that, or like it's helpful in any way, but I don't know. But I pick up on it, and it's happened before, and maybe it's just the energy giving tiny bits of information so that you know the reading you are getting is genuine. There's no way I could have known what color the flowers were in their house because they live in another state. So yeah, I couldn't have known that and whatnot. But and it was actually for a family member of mine that I did that. And yeah, but no, I had no idea she had lavender flowers in there. So and it sort of seems like randomness when it flows through my head. So I don't know what it means until I tell you. So you're kind of helping me too. You're helping clarify what the heck I saw, and I'm helping clarify things for you by telling you what I saw. So it's like we're helping each other then. But yeah, that's what it's like. And then some things, oh my god, there's sometimes I've picked up on some things that are like a need to know, and when it comes down to that, I don't care if you don't have the money to pay. I will tell you. I won't tell you the rest of the reading because it's not really a need to know, but when it's a need to know thing, I will tell you because morals over money is what I believe. Though I've had a bad habit of giving away things too much, and I realize I gotta stand my ground and start saying I need something back. I can't just keep giving, and that's the reason why I won't do a reading unless I'm paid for it now, because I'm being stubborn on myself to make sure I'm given something too so I can give back. But if it comes down to like something I pick up on, something you need to know, I'll tell you. I won't hold that back at all. But yeah, and after I do tap into your energy, that's when I pick up my cards, and I do a reading with those. And you can ask the cards whatever you want, and we'll see if they give an answer. But I'm pretty sure the universe will give an answer to whatever it feels is necessary for you. Because some people, they're more focused on something that is not necessary or healthy in their life, and the universe is going to be like, don't focus on that, you need to hear about this. So that does happen. So just want to say that to give a little idea of what to expect if you get a personal reading from me. But yeah, that's it. So Aries, I hope you're having a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening, and you have a good one. I'm gonna stop this video now, and in October I'll be doing your November reading.